Recording started?
Yes.
Yes. In our previous class, we have discussed some of the various types of cost from economics point of view and from business economics point of view. Today, we are going to continue the class from the previous class. In our previous class, we have discussed up to the sunk cost. Today we are going to discuss out of pocket cost. Out of pocket means whatever it may be the going from the out of pocket directly. This is nothing but out of pocket cost. Out of pocket cost involves the potential future cash payments or cash transfers, both recurring and non-recurring, paid during the current accounting period or during the project. Means here, based upon the transactions happened in the past, whatever it may be the payments made by the organization directly from its hands to the service provider, it is the cost is considered as out of pocket. Out of pocket means the going money from the hands of the organization directly is considered as out of pocket cost. The out of pocket cost, again I am reading the definition. The out of pocket cost involves the potential future cash payments, the potential future cash payments for the current activities done, or cash transfers. Cash transfers, both recurring and non-recurring in nature. Recurring means repetitive. Repetitive means some of the activities of the organization are repetitive in nature, in specified time periods for once for 1 month, or twice for 1 month, or once for 2 months, or once for 6 months. If it is repetitive types of expenditures are considered as recurring in nature. Some of them are non-recurring. Non-recurring means non-repetitive in nature, are considered as non-repetitive in nature, paid during the current accounting period due to the past activities completed or accomplished in the organization, are considered as out of pocket cost. In other words, the out of pocket cost involves the direct monetary payment for the work done during the project. The direct cost involves in direct payments, monetary payments for the work done during the project is considered as out of pocket cost. Very important, Amma. Next one is incremental cost. Incremental cost. What is meant for incremental cost? The incremental cost refers to the additional cost that a company incurs in undertaking certain actions, such as expanding the level of production or adding a new variety of product to the existing product line, is considered as incremental cost. Whenever you are expanding the production, or you are expanding the variety of production varieties in your organization, in such circumstances the cost involved, the excessive cost involved in such incremental activity is considered as incremental cost. Next one is fixed cost. Fixed cost means what? The fixed cost is the cost that remains fixed for a certain volume of output. In other words, the cost that does not change with the change in the output or sales revenue. That is, it remains fixed, irrespective of the volume of the output, is called the fixed cost. Fixed cost means generally the cost involved in purchasing the fixed assets is considered as fixed cost. What are the meant for fixed assets? Again, I am telling, the assets which are going to use for n number of years, more number of years in order to generate the revenue or production, are considered as fixed assets, like land, building, vehicles, machinery, equipment. These are all fixed assets. Means those assets which can be used in a repetitive manner in order to produce the production and in order to generate the sales, in order to generate the revenue. And whatever it may be the production, okay, producing units, maybe sometimes based upon the scarcity of the material, you can have the scope of generating the 100 units of production rather than your machinery capacity 1000 units. Maybe your machinery though having 1000 units of capacity, but due to the scarcity of the material, due to the restrictions of the government, due to the taste and changing taste and preference of the customers, due to the competition existing in the market, you are going to produce only 100 units of production rather than the actual machinery capacity, that is 1000 units. So maybe at that time also fixed cost is fixed because already you have purchased the land, that is fixed. Already you have purchased the machinery, it is also fixed. Already you have purchased the buildings, equipments, those are all fixed in nature based upon your production quantity. Okay, the fixed cost, total output by fixed cost, the fixed cost for the output, each and every output is varied based upon your production activity. But okay, if you are only producing few amount of production, then also it is okay, fixed cost does not change, fixed cost remains constant, it is applicable to entire amount of production, whether it is 100 units or 1000 units, it is fixed in nature. And it is fixed to up to certain level of production, means then thereafterwards the fixed cost reduces, fixed cost again going to reduce based upon the heavy excessive production. Next slide. Yes, వేరియబుల్ కాస్ట్. కొద్దిగా జూమ్ తగ్గించమ్మా, కొద్దిగా జూమ్ తగ్గించు. ఎస్, అలానే ఉంచు, మళ్ళీ పెంచావు. ఎస్, వేరియబుల్ కాస్ట్. ఓకే, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆపోజిట్ టు, ఇట్ ఈస్ అమ్మా మళ్ళీ తగ్గించమ్మా. అలా ఉంచు చాలు. వేరియబుల్ కాస్ట్. Variable cost means the variable cost is the cost proportionally related to the level of output. Means the cost which is varying according to the level of production is considered as variable cost. Means the cost which is incurred to purchase the raw materials, to paying the wages to the daily wage laborers, to paying the electricity bills, to weighing the routine daily type of expenses are considered as variable cost. It is generally proportional to the volume of production. If you are not producing anything, you have not to bear the wages to the labor, you have not to bear any type of electricity type of cost, electricity power bills, and you have not to okay bear any type of raw material cost and etc which are daily basis in nature, which are repetitive and daily basis of nature. Means variable cost varies according to the level of production, whereas fixed cost remains constant irrespective of the volume of output. That is the differentiation between the fixed cost and variable cost. So here that is related to the level of, that is the it increases with the, it is increases with the increase in the production and contracts with contrast with the decrease in the total output. Means it increases with the level of production, it decreases with the decreasing in the production volume, because as we need to, if we want to produce more amount of output, then we need to purchase more amount of raw material, we need to okay keep or engage more amount of labor and more amount of electricity bill and more amount of transportation cost and other costs. So that the variable cost is varying and proportionally related to the overall volume of the output. But here okay, but whereas fixed cost is remains with irrespective of it means it is constant irrespective of the volume of the output. So and next one is marginal cost. What is meant for marginal cost? Marginal cost is the cost which is going to be incurred to produce an extra amount of production. means here notify and observe my words, keenly pay attention on my words. For example, initially you got an order of 100 cars to manufacture, got an order of 100 cars to manufacture, and for the purpose you have purchased tires from Germany and body from Switzerland and technology from America and other things from different countries. You just purchased according to the 100 cars only. After after purchasing these materials to produce 100 cars, and you have produced the 100 cars, that's all. But instantly or unexpectedly you got a call from your purchaser, order placer, that I need one excess car excess car, that is 101th car. Okay, 101th car. So 101st car. So that at that time what will you do? You have to purchase again four tires from Germany and body from the Switzerland and other technology from USA. You have to bear some little excessive amount than that of the previous cars manufacturing, so that you have to only purchase and bear the all transportation and taxes related to the specified purchase from different countries, because you are going to purchase only single, okay, car related tools and machineries and technology, so that the excessive cost incurred to produce an extra unit of production, it is considered as marginal cost. Listen carefully. Next one is full cost. Full cost. The full cost is the total cost incurred in production and is comprised of business cost, opportunity cost, and normal profit. All those included are considered as full cost. Means the cost which is incurred, which is involved and combined of all certain type of costs, all types of cost comprised of business cost. Means while establishing the business, you have to bear some cost. Next one is opportunity cost. Opportunity cost means already I have explained this topic to you. Means whenever you are getting a new opportunity, whatever it may, the current benefit you are sacrificing is considered as opportunity cost. And and third one is normal profit. By means of combining these three elements, whatever it may be, the total figure you got in your hand is considered as opportunity cost. So next one is long run cost. Long run means what? The total time period which is going to be involved in varying the total input factors, total size of or volume of input factors is considered as long run cost. Means here I am reading the definition once again. The long run cost is the cost having the long term implications in the production process. That is uh, there are spread over the long range of output. Okay, these costs are incurred on the fixed factors. Example, plant building plant building and okay, machinery, etc. But however, the running cost and the depreciation on the plant machinery is a variable cost and hence is included in the short term cost. What here we have to notify that, okay, the long run cost is the cost which is going to which is involving the expenditure which is going to be held for purchasing the long run assets, that is land, building, machinery, vehicles, etc., which are going to be used for the organization in order to produce the production for a long time period. At the same time, in order to, okay, held all these aspects for a long time is considered as long run cost. But whereas, okay, the depreciation of the machinery is also a common phenomenon of every fixed asset. Means reduction in the value of the asset due to the usage or lapse of the time. ఒక బండి కొనుక్కున్నారనుకోండి, ఆ బండి మన దగ్గర పెట్టుకుంటే ఆ బండి కొత్తగానే ఉందండి, రోజు అసలు ఒక్కసారి కూడా నడపలేదు, అయినా కానీ మళ్ళీ అమ్మాలంటే సెకండ్ హ్యాండ్కి అమ్ముడుపోయింది. మీరు మీరు కొత్త బండి అన్నా కానీ మీ పేరు మీద రిజిస్టర్ అయింది. ఇంకో మెషినరీ ఉంది. ఆ మెషినరీ మీరు ఏం చేస్తున్నారు, ప్రశాంతంగా అమ్ముతున్నారు. ప్రశాంతంగా ఆ మెషినరీ ఏం చేస్తున్నారు, బాగా కొన్నారు, దాని తర్వాత రన్ చేశారు. బాగా రన్ చేస్తే దాంట్లో ఉన్న పార్ట్స్, బేరింగ్స్, టీత్స్ అండ్ గేర్స్ అన్నీ అరుగుతాయి. అరిగిన తర్వాత అమ్మితే సెకండ్ హ్యాండ్‌కే పోయింది. సో, అవంతా కాస్టే కదా! నథింగ్ బట్ కాస్ట్. హియర్ వి ఆర్ స్పెండింగ్ సంథింగ్ టు రన్ ద మెషినరీ. సో, దోస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ కన్సిడర్డ్ యాస్ వేరియబుల్ కాస్ట్. మీన్స్ అవన్నీ మారుతుంటాయి టైమ్ టు టైమ్. ఒక నెలలో బాగా తిప్పామనుకోండి మెషినరీ ఎక్కువ అరిగిద్ది. ఒక నెలలో తక్కువ తిప్పామనుకోండి తక్కువ అరిగిద్ది. ఒక నెలలో ఎలా తిప్పితే అలా దానిలోంచి తరుగుదల మనకి జనరేట్ అవుతుంది. సో సచ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ కాస్ట్ ఆర్ రికార్డెడ్ అండ్ కన్సిడర్డ్ యాజ్ షార్ట్ టర్మ్ కాస్ట్. నెక్స్ట్ స్లైడ్. నెక్స్ట్, short term cost. Okay, the short term cost is the cost which has short term implications in the production process. That is, there are used over a short range of output. Okay, these are the costs incurred once and cannot be used again and again, such as payment of wages, cost of raw materials, etc. Means those are repetitive in nature, those costs and those expenditures are okay continuous in nature, and those are vary from time to time based upon the level of production, are considered as short term costs. Short term costs. Next one is average cost. The final one is average cost. The average cost is the per unit cost of production obtained by dividing the total cost divided by total level of output. Total level of output is considered as okay average cost. We know very well the total cost incurred by total level of output produced is considered as okay average cost. Okay, stop recording, stop. స్టాప్ చేసావా?